What up, world? We are heading to another episode of South Park, keeping this train rolling. You feel me? But if you are new, go over to our Patrons if you want to see full episodes. Go check it out. If you can afford a $5 footlong, you can afford a $5 Patrons a month. And they don't even have $5 footlongs no more, so let that sink in.
They do, the cold cut.
No, you don't. No, you
the cold cut.
Not in California. We ain't got nothing $5.
If you eat a cold cut from Subway,
let them be what they want to be.
You
let
look like a cold cut.
Eat.
That's what the color of the meat is.
Cold cut ain't got nothing black in it.
I'm saying your shirt.
I'm saying me.
Oh my god.
4 young boys in Colorado are on a trip from hell, trapped in an unforgiving mountain wilderness with no way out. Nightmare they cannot escape.
My saying is gonna live on now. I hated I had to wait till season 16 to get my slogan. But these kids always doing some adult activities. I am telling you my slogan. I needed the slogan in season 1.
I didn't see nothing adult.
There's adult act. You ain't never seen no kids on no type of survivals TV shows like this ever. These kids always doing adult activities.
I'm not running with that yet.
What you think they doing at recess?
No, they could be camping.
Kyle, hurry! Kyle, wake up! You gotta wake up!
An ordinary day becomes a descent into madness.
Again!
All this?
No!
Students are trying to have as much fun as possible.
We really had spent the whole spring break watching TV and playing Xbox. No, I'm not getting in a pool with Kenny. He has herpes. No, cold sore is what girls call it, Kenny. It's actually herpes.
That was a thing in elementary. I remember. Like, if you had any type of cold sore, they straight up said you had herpes.
No, back then they said it was staph. I was like, yeah, you got staph.
Who is you around kids saying staph?
Well, the first time I seen something on a kid's lip was like in high school.
Staph?
That's what it was like. Ew, you got staph.
I didn't even know about staph in elementary.
I said in high school. Why are you not paying attention?
Because I said elementary. Why would you go straight to high
school?
And
I didn't know about herpes in elementary.
We did.
I bet you did.
What happened when you grew up in the hood?
No.
We get educated early.
I didn't know about herpes.
We had all kind of stuff in the alleys. We had to know about that. Hookers
no,
and stuff.
That had nothing to do with your school. That had to do with what you.
I can't help the environment that I was in.
So don't say school
because it transferred over to school.
No, it didn't. You didn't learn about herpes.
Because some of their mamas wasn't went out there, so it
wasn't being raised in the. No, it was not your school. It was you living by an alley.
I didn't choose to be by the alley.
So it wasn't the school.
My
like
parents
I said,
chose
we didn't
to be
learn
by
about that in school until about high school. But when we seen something, I thought it was a cold sore. I really thought it was a cold sore. But then I got educated. I'm like, oh my god, this whole time. But then people would make fun of me and be like, oh, you got staph. Because that's when like
I remember staph infection.
Yeah, remember when it was like out? Yeah. So everybody thought whenever you get something, they thought it was staph. That's why.
I remember that. I remember that phase too.
And then like out of nowhere, somebody came up with the idea of ziplining. I think there's a place just outside of town. I'll see if my Uncle Jimbo will drop us off.
30 minutes. The boys are getting a ride to the ziplining outfitters.
Sick, Kenny. You got herpes, dude. I almost touched it.
You know, did you hear that, guys? I knew somebody that had cold sores a lot.
That's a fact that you could have kept to yourself. We didn't ask you to tell us.
And I'm thinking, like, was that? Or could it put, like, how do you know?
I guess we would never know.
Like, how do you know if it's herpes?
I don't. It's not my concern. It really isn't.
Like, how do you know if it's really a cold sore?
It's not my concern.
No, I know, but if you were so educated, you know.
If I go out and see some bumps on somebody's lip, it's not my concern.
But is it like where it's like a little bubble with like pus in it?
Once again.
Or is it like something like so many red dots or like blisters?
It's the saying, they say mind your business, and that's me. I'm gonna mind it. Me for sure.
It's the idyllic spring break getaway with friends and laughter.
Hey, you guys here for the 2 o'clock zipline tour?
Yeah.
All right, you guys look ready to zipline.
And we were like, others? We have to do this with other people?
Has caused his adrenal gland to slow down. But in a tour group, the brain has to work overtime.
What show is this? I recognize this voice and they do that. Is it 100 Ways to Die?
Well, it's a lot of shows that got voices. The first 48 got a voice.
I know, but this voice, where is your antenna?
Because every show has a voice.
But this voice, you know what?
They all sound the same to me. They all deep voices. The first 48, deep. Every last one of them got deep voices. Unsolved Mysteries, a deep voice. Like every last one. Heck, even Cheaters had a deep voice. Like all of them got this deep voice. Sound the same to me. What show you want?
So then we sit there for like 30 minutes because we had to wait for this couple.
Inside Kyle's mouth, the muscles contract to force a smile.
We don't mind. Now everyone was there. We thought things would start getting fun. It was, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 minutes of pure hell.
Back to you, Michael. Thanks, Michael. And
Could we review the best ways to hold the rope again?
let's get out there and get zipping.
Jesus Christ!
Things are about to go from bad to worse.
Just step on in the shuttle. It's about 45 minutes.
Oh God.
That's why they're not charging by the hour like the other ones. It's $100 a trip. Look at all you got to do
It's
for
too
this
much.
dang trip.
But I hate when like there's stuff like that. You gotta go through all these steps. Like, and then the whole adventure be like 7 minutes. Like, bro, I don't got time for this.
Roller coasters, you wait in line for so long. You wait in line for like an hour or two. And
Or
that thing
5.5
only 5 minutes. If that. It's like 3 minutes. And it's like, we're done.
His brain is already lacking excitement.
Well, come on, we don't have a choice.
Why don't we go around the van and get to know each other a little bit? Make a long story short, we came out here to see our relatives. They told us that as long as we were in the Rockies, we should try ziplining. We found this company and thought we'd give her a try. So then we called.
That saying, because somebody uses it a lot. Anybody who uses long story short never gives you the short version of the story. It's always the long story.
You're such a liar.
Anybody who uses that phrase is never a
You're
long story.
such a liar.
I swear, because how can you turn a long story short when you about to tell me the whole entire story anyway?
You only give the good details.
No,
that's it.
they gave you the whole entire story. I guarantee you there was no details left out when people say
When
that.
I say long story short, I literally mean.
You know the whole story. You know.
Yeah,
it.
but I'm breaking it down.
No,
and I'm
it ain't-
making
it
it
ain't
shorter.
And then how would I know? If you giving me a long story short, like, I don't even know the long version, so how do I even know you telling me the short version of the story? You could just be saying it like he was and just still give me the long version.
Well, it's on time too.
No,
it's time.
no, it's not. Because I don't know the length of the original story. So technically, there's no point in even saying it.
Getting close. You guys getting
He said
sucked.
45 minutes. He said 45 minutes. You gotta go at
Let me out.
At this point,
Let me out, though, boy.
I'm done.
Let me out like
Shoot.
Boys in the Hood. Let me out. Let me out.
That a massive storm is brewing. Inside Eric's stomach, the Kung Pao has just met with the Del Taco, and now, to compensate for all the annoying tourists, fecal matter which floats up and into Kyle's nasal passage.
All right, here we are. Looks like we got some good nard to zip line through today. We are running a little late, but if anyone really wants to know, we can... Okay, well, this is a ponderosa pine. It covers a more extensive area. Keep your hands clear of the cable and just let your equipment do the work. Look up and give the camera a nice shaka, bro. All right, let's hear you say zip line.
Zipline.
All
Totally stupid, dude. Oh, really?
Give me a zip line.
Zipline. It was like having the life sucked out of you. That's all it is. This was just a complete
Did you do
disaster.
that?
The boys realize they have just wasted hours of their time.
Let's get moving. Only 10 minutes to our next zip line. This is a zip line tour. We got 16 more to go.
I thought he just meant one.
Oh, that'll be fun to go through 16 little like.
On that trip, the trip they're on right now, you want to go on 16. One took like 5 hours.
No, they're walking.
Oh, he said 10 minutes to the next one. What was the last time? An hour to get 45 minutes? And how long did it take them? 2 hours. 10 minutes is more like an hour.
I don't think I'd go ziplining. I'm scared.
Why?
I just said I'm scared.
Why? It has to be a reason why you're scared.
It's giving Final Destination.
Well, if it's my time, it's my time.
I'm not going out like
High
that.
as these prices is, I wouldn't be mad at the Lord.
That their ziplining nightmare has only just begun.
I went the little green frog one day. Rip! Zip line! Next zip line's up here. We call it the Terminator. To make a long story short, I woke up this morning and...
Fourth graders are in a nightmare they cannot escape.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right.
Everybody, help us! Face it, Stan. Nobody's coming for us. You're the one who brought it up. I brought it up because you already brought it up. You fat piece of... Fuck you, Cap! Guys, can't panic. If the four of us don't zipline, the tour will move faster.
Body is already shutting down from stage 4 diarrhea.
I know it, because it's giving flashbacks.
I just know it's the breakdown. No, it's killing me. I need everything narrated like this. Like, I need my life narrated, like, narrated. narrated. When
like you're saying marinated.
When I wake up in the morning, I need this voice playing. Did not get enough sleep last night. Going through it. As he progresses to go to the bathroom. It would be the...
He lasts in there for 3 hours.
Exactly. Finally, to make it out, he brushes his teeth.
And gags.
Exactly.
Loud.
Eric Cartman is now drinking Double Dew. His rancid feces is now rapidly converting to a thick paste. Eric Cartman is a ticking time bomb.
Go!
Ew, he sharted.
It's the breakdown. It's the... You know what? I'm glad we back on this topic. I'm glad some of you guys came. I forgot what video it was, what we reacted to. But I'm so glad some of you were honest in the comment sections to say it has happened to the best of us. My D was over here like, oh my God. You're going to tell them that? It was other people in the comment section. They had it worse than me.
I would have kept it to myself.
Sharding is a part of life. It happens to the best of us.
Does it? Or it happens to the...
It happens to the best of us.
All right, guys, this is where we're going to break for lunch.
Could we skip lunch and keep going?
Yes, please.
Skip a free lunch?
Tuna.
Ham. Turkey ham.
Oh, man, you guys, I gotta get to a bathroom fast. Hey,
what?
I'm so sorry, but we have an emergency. Cold sore is really bad, and he's losing blood, so we gotta go.
Now let me get this straight. You want 4 horses, 1 for each of you?
See, guys, this is gonna be sweet after all.
Step right out here and we'll get you going.
Trapped in a tour group on horseback,
Please go faster.
Turkey ham.
an attempt to make a bad day better becomes a descent into madness.
This here waterfall is called Heartbreak Falls.
Kyle, come on, wake up. Just go. Why do people say long story short? They're not making it short. I thought I could find us a way out. I ran off and went searching. There's a lake 100 yards down that way. They've got a marina with boats just sitting there. Come on, you guys, a boat all to ourselves, it'll be fun. What could possibly go wrong?
Are on a trip from hell.
This is giving first 48. It's the way it's starting.
Now.
It's giving first 48.
We keep getting screwed over by your diarrhea.
Well, it's not my diarrhea.
The 4th graders are in a nightmare they cannot escape. I should have never got on a goddamn boat.
You're taking a crap off the side into the water.
Beavers!
The boat went really slow and it just went round and round. I just thought if we all drank the Mountain Dew, the caffeine and the sugar would help us stay awake.
And just when it seems it can't get any worse, Kenny McCormick has died of boredom.
I died of boredom, really?
They killed
I
Kenny.
thought they were going to say I died of herpes.
They killed Kenny.
You bastards.
Look what your ziplining idea has done. You killed Kenny. You're the bastard.
And finally, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I said, stop it!
Came across a brochure for ziplining. I only acted like it was an idea we all came up with together. If you signed up 3 friends, you got a free iPod Nano.
Going through all that, you better get something. I would have did the same thing though with free iPod. Can't go wrong with something for free. You cannot go wrong when it's free. I'm signing up 3 friends myself. I wouldn't even told them about the Nano.
Yeah, they're going to fight over it.
I had no idea ziplining would be so boring.
Bastard! You bastard, Stan!
How many iPod Nanos is friendship worth? I guess
One.
It was a 5th generation Nano, so I can't trade it in anywhere. It was a miracle. He came to save us and take us back home.
Howdy ho, boys. Let's get you back home.
Mr. Hanky got a lighter. He got a little light.
And he gained some weight.
The boys were airlifted aboard Mr. Hankey's magical helicopter. From there, it was only an hour ride back home. Kenny McCormick's remains were finally brought home to his parents. Kyle Broflovsky spent 27 days in the hospital. He refused to let the tragedy stop him from doing what he loves most.
It's diet, dude. Diet soda doesn't give you diarrhea.
Definitely one
Top
for the books.
tier. This top tier. This was top tier.
It was one of those like, what the heck is going on?
And I like what was going on. I really did. I liked a lot. It was going on. They had a lot going on. They got trapped out there. It was rough for them in the streets. It was hard out there. I would have left too. All that talking. I hate when they do all that. I'm here for the excitement. I ain't here for all this history. Ain't nobody here for all this history. I don't care when this tree.
I'm like
was
a
here.
50-50. I would probably go ziplining, but I can't be too far off the floor. It has to be like a little distance, not like way up.
But you're getting on an airplane.
That's different. I'm protected.
If it go down, what you protected from? It's gonna crash.
I'm saying I'm not hanging down. On the zip line, you're literally hung by a
On an
string.
airplane, you're just inside something that can just crash and burn.
Exactly, but I'm protected at least for a minute.
Well, you are. You're absolutely right.
But if you went ziplining, let us know. How is it? Is it worth it? Should we do it? Say no. But if you have not went, but you're down to go, also let us know, because I'm down to see who's down and who's not. But definitely let us know down below in the comment section what you guys thought about this episode.
Long story short, we do have a Patreons. We can tell you all about that. Go over there. Okay, proceed.
No, you got it.
Till next time.